So this morning I thought it would be pretty interesting to talk about the business of outdoor photography, but from the standpoint of someone like myself who spends most of their time outdoors rather than roaming the corridors of corporate America. In my experience, the summit that you eventually reach in your career is not going to be the summit you thought you wanted to climb. And the story that you came to tell as a journalist is never the story that you're going to discover. I define the intention of my career as a commitment to reconnect people with nature and to celebrate the beauty and the wisdom of the earth. But I think it goes straight to the paradox that lies at the heart of photography. Because on one hand, photography and video seem like the best tools that we have to objectively document our lives, right? It seems like, hey, you take a picture and this is pretty much what happened. Yet what draws us in great work, you know, what ignites our passions is storytelling that is fresh, idiosyncratic, and surprising. In short, it's work that is highly subjective. What does interest me is really discovering what life means through the process of art, seeing deeply into the essence of things and using the medium of photography or writing to better understand the significance of that experience. Because it really is passion that makes successful artists. That's how I feel when I'm living on an expedition or if I'm out on a photo project, you know, out in nature. I think you're engaged with the world. I mean, it's really, you're kind of tapping into this hunter-gatherer brain that we all have, where you're, you know, paying very, very close attention to the environment and making the maximum use out of what you find there. You know, whether we find ourselves on the slopes of Everest or the corridors of corporate America, the challenges which confront us always present two choices. We can choose what is small, fearful, and weak within ourselves, or we can choose to make our finest contribution, regardless of how difficult things might seem. We can ask, what is in this for me? Or we can ask, what's needed here that I alone can provide? As a photographer, you're going to be asked to set the tone for the project. And when the shit hits the fan, and it always does, you know, the clients and the crew are going to look to you for direction on how to solve that. As the photographer, it's your job to create conditions conducive to everyone playing their best, and then, and this is really key, you make damn sure that you're ready to capture the magic when it appears, okay? Because it'll be fleeting. If your vision is about the power of visual communication to tell stories and move people, then your mission is to continually reinvent compelling ways to broadcast that message and enroll others in the excitement of what you love doing. And finally, don't take yourself so seriously. As my friend and super climber Alex Lowe used to say, the best climber is always the one having the most fun. And Alex was actually not only having the most fun, he was the best climber as well, on top of that. But I think the same is true of photography. Whatever your subject matter or your specialty, whether you're working as a team or alone, I mean, lighten up, loosen up, you're going to do better work, everybody's going to have a better time, it's just going to be a better vibe all the way around. So, hey, thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate your time and attention.